Hello everyone, here is the Pfauenfeder classic stitch. It looks complicated, but it's not. You're gonna shape the pattern in just one row. If you can't believe, let's get started. So I have tried in different yarns. When you choose the yarn which is fine, it's better you go up your needle size. This is number 4 I used. Also, I work the same kind of yarn with number, I guess it's 4.5 millimeter needles here. And also I tried with the mohair. This is fine, very fine yarn and with 3 millimeter needles. And this is the result. It looks very cute. And for today, I have decided to use similar to this one here, to this yarn, and I'm using 3.5 millimeter needles, and we can compare. For this stitch, you need to have multiple of 18 stitches plus 2 for the edges. The number of stitches is a lot, but don't worry, the pattern is super easy. We're gonna repeat 4 rows. 3 of them are basic knit and purl rows, and only we shape the pattern in one row. So here I have 30 and 38 stitches on my needle. I'm gonna work English style for the first repeat and also continental style for the second repeat. For the edge stitches in the very first row here at the beginning, I'm gonna knit this stitch, and from the following rows, I will pick up the edge stitch. The edge stitch at the end, always I'm gonna knit. I will start with showing the English style. This is how I do the knit stitch for the English style for this pattern, but you can use other styles if you would like to work through the back loop. Also, that works because we're gonna do just basic knit and purl. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Continental, just show you how I work my knit stitches here. Just simple Western knit stitches. This is row 1 repeat, knit row. I will finish this row and I will be back. Okay, row 1 is done. Row 2 is simple purl row. I'm gonna pick up the edge stitch, just slip it right needle. For the purl row with the English style, I will wrap this way because my stitches, knit stitches, were using the Western style. So my purl will work this way. Just simple purl row, and with continental. Okay, edge stitch at the end of the row, I knit. Many people purl, doesn't matter, either way works. Now row 3, we're gonna start shaping the pattern. For the first repeat, I'm gonna show in English holding. I will slip my edge stitch. Okay, my yarn is on the back side here. So for the 6 stitches at the beginning of the row, we're gonna knit them 2 together. It means I will knit two together 3 times. I'm gonna insert in 2 of the stitches and knit them together. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we worked 6 stitches here. We made 3 out of 6. It means we decreased 3 of the stitches here. Now for the 6 stitches right here, I'm gonna add 1 yarn over before each stitch. So I will bring the yarn to the front and then knit one. That will increase one stitch here. Okay, one, two, three, yarn forward, four, five, and six. So we increased six stitches right here. We decreased three stitches here. Then I need to decrease another three stitches right here. So we knit two together again for three times. One, two, and three. So here we finish the first repeat of the pattern. So six stitches drop to three, then we added increase one stitch for this next six stitches here, and the last six stitches drop to three. Now we're gonna repeat from the beginning. This time I'm gonna hold my yarn on my left hand and repeat again. So again, I'm gonna knit two together for three times. One, two, and three. So pay attention that when we start the new repeat here, these two togethers just stay placed beside each other and they add up to six. Now for the next six stitches, I'm gonna make a yarn over before each stitch. So yarn over, knit one, yarn over, knit two, yarn over, knit three, yarn over, knit four, yarn over, knit five, yarn over, knit six. Now last six stitches, we're gonna drop to three, knit two together, one, two, and three, and the edge stitch I knit. So basically in this row you shape the pattern. This is row three, we finished. Now row four, we're gonna just knit everything. I'm gonna use my Continental method because I'm much comfortable with this one. I will slip the edge stitch and knit all the stitches. So this pattern is super easy. As you can see, we just work knit row, purl row, one row of decreasing and increasing, and then knit row. Sometimes you feel that it's complicated to find out which row you're gonna work. One way is just to remember the pattern is to remember that when you have the yarn overs on the needle, on the left needle like this one here, then you need to work all the stitches as knit row. So this is one uh, hint that helps you to figure out which row you're working. Also, I'm gonna finish this row, and at the beginning of the next row, I show you uh, another hint. Okay, we finished the four rows, and you're gonna repeat row one to four, and you're gonna get the pattern. So this row again, when I'm starting, I'm gonna work knit row. And if you pay attention to this tail that you have here, I cut it very short. When you have it on your right side, either you're working the knit row, plain knit row, or you're working the pattern repeat. So that help you to figure out which row you are working. We're gonna repeat these 4 rows and you're gonna get this cute pattern. This is very classic. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and try it for yourself. If you have any questions, I'd be very glad to answer your comments. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day.